Hello and welcome. A lot of progress has been made. Most of the welding is finished, with the exception of some of the weather strip channel around the deck lid, as well as of course the lower quarters, which will be another video forthcoming. Unfortunately, I also had a hardware failure resulting in the loss of all my video clips from all the work performed on the final grinding and the Duraglass application, as well as the floor patching. But I did take pictures along the way, so I will be showing you those shortly. And the inside of the car, I'm not going to finish it until all the grinding is done and we have the whole outside in primer. And then I'll be removing what's left inside the car and going through it all and painting it, making it all nice and uniform. And as well as fixing up anything with the roof. There's only some surface rust going on the roof, so it should be pretty straightforward. I'm just going to shoot it, make it all nice before it gets covered anyway. The deck lid too, I have to treat that with some caulk, where the deck lid is actually welded to the seat back. All the other areas that had a little bit of surface rust were treated and just primed right now just to keep them covered. And the Duraglass came out very, very good. Of course, we have to sand it before I remove all the paint from the roof. There may be a couple spots here to take care of. We'll see what happens when I remove the paint. And the other welding that has to be done, there's some touch-ups that have to be performed again at the top of the weather strip channel. But for the most part, these pieces, I already removed these from the donor section that were good. So I don't know if I'm going to drill the spot welds out on there, or if I'm just going to go ahead and attempt to just put a little piece on top there. We'll see how it works out. But the trunk is also finished. I did not paint, put the final speckled paint coat on it because I have to take care of the quarters on both sides. So that'll be coming up. But we did get all the way back there, and on the top there's some photos that I'm going to be showing you also that show that. And everything else is ready to go on this car. We just got to, like I said, lightly sand the Duracoat on there, and we should be ready to put this in action. And one more thing that I did, the window channel, the top, I was kind of concerned about it, thinking the metal was too thin. I did rust treat it, and also went over it with some epoxy, and it should be good to go. All the other parts of the window channel, we've got to drill new holes for some of the window clips, and of course for the chrome, but that'll come much later. And I'm just anxious to get this sanded down here, see what we got, and prime the entire back half of the car. I am going to be changing all of the rear suspension bushings. I've also got a rear stabilizer bar for the car, and as you can see, the trunk floor is very solid. I just had those pinholes that were taken care of, and I am going to be cleaning this up. I'm going to pull it outside shortly and pressure wash the bottom of this, and then I'm going to be putting some type of undercoating on there, and then hang up the tank and get replace all the little sections of fuel line that are bad. All the rubber is all dry rotted, so I'll be taking care of that, as well as doing the rear brakes so I can actually pull it out and stop it. So stick with me and I will show you the progress. Thanks for watching. Please give us a like and subscribe to the channel for notifications on this project's progress and other how-to videos. Thanks!